Hi there, it's Karen here from Turquoise Treasures. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be having a go at Roxy's weekly challenge for this week, where she made lots of circle stickers where she stamped. Well, I don't have any stickers, so I'm going to do mine on some paper. But before we start, just want to say thank you for the birthday wishes. I had a wonderful birthday on Sunday, and I had a really great day. We had a lunch out and spent the day with the family, and then we had a barbecue here at our house on the Monday, and they all came over and we celebrated again, and it was really lovely. Just want to show you a couple of the goodies that I got from my daughters. So I got this set of click stamps, which I've seen so many people using. Rachel's using them. I think I've seen Barbara 49 Dragonflies using, not exactly the same, but something similar. These are the ones that were on Amazon, and I put them in my wish list and hoped that somebody would buy them for me, and they did. And the nice thing about these is you can make the words going across, just a normal word going across the left to right, but you can also click them vertically. So you can make a word going down the page as well, which I think is really great, and I've given it a go, and it's very easy to do because you have the click bits on the side, so they click together, but also on the other side, so they go stack on top of each other. So you can do it both ways, and it's really good. And they're very easy to use, because I always thought, I thought perhaps they'll be hard for me to separate once they're clicked into place, but no, they're really easy to use. At some point I'm going to probably go get the lowercase set as well, but I've just got the uppercase set for now, and I'm really pleased with those. And then I also got from one of my daughters, one of them bought me 2 of these things, and one of them bought me 1. I think the other daughter bought me this. One daughter bought me, I can't remember. Anyway, between them, they bought me some lovely things. So this is the tag punch. So you can punch 3 different sizes of tags. So I'm looking forward to having a play with that. And then I've also got a new corner punch, which has got different, because the corner punch I've got, it really is pretty useless. I've had one for years and years and years, which finally gave up the ghost. Bought a new one, and it doesn't work very well at all. So this was also on my wish list. So one of them bought me this, which is it gives me 3 different options for corner punches. So that's really, really handy. So there we are. I just thought I'd show you those. It's quite nice to get. They don't always for some reason, they don't very often buy me crafty goodies. So it was nice to get a few today on my birthday. Right, I'm going to make a start on doing this challenge of Rachel's. So I've got this scripty stamp to do the background first of all, and it's called Old Letter by Woodware. I don't have any original packaging or anything, but it's by the company called Woodware. They used to make, I don't know if they're still going, but they used to make a lot of punches. Most of my punches come from Woodware, and also my trimmer, my really old scruffy trimmer is by Woodware as well. So they're a very good company. I think they're a British company, but I'm not sure. So I've got a lot of their stuff. They do a lot of stamps, and they obviously and punches. So this is one that I've got, which is called Old Letter, which is just perfect for just covering this page. And I'm going to use the archival sepia, so quite a pale brownie, but it'll be nice backgroundy sort of colour, I think. So I'm just going to have to try and get some coverage with this. I can't quite remember what size Rachel's stickers were as far as the diameter of the circle. So I've got 2 punches here, the 1.5 inch and the 2 inch, and I think it's the 1.5 inch is the one that she used, but I might use a bit of both. Is that the right way up? Don't think it matters. And I'm just going to grab my block to press down all over. So it might just take a moment or two to get all this covered. Yep, well that looks fine. Just gives you that little bit of background, which I think would be quite good. I preferred, I don't know if you've watched her challenge, but the first one she forgot about her background that she'd intended to do, and then so she did another one with the background, and I definitely preferred it with the background, the scripty background. Just going to use that hold it in place. I don't know, maybe I'll be just as easy just to press it around myself. I just need to put a piece of book page under there because it might just go over the edge for the last little bit. Where'd it gone? There it is. So I'll just do a little bit. Whoa! Okay, a little bit there. And just Rachel managed to get her page covered with just 4 4 print-offs of her stamp, but I think I might need a few more. Don't think it's going to quite do it with 4. Almost. Alright, that's coming along. It's a really nice colour, this sepia. I thought it's actually a little bit darker than I remembered it. I haven't used it for quite a while, and so probably don't need to press quite as hard. I only want it as background, really. A little darker than I thought it was. Might just try and do a little bit of lighter coverage, and then bit here. Yeah, a bit messy, but never mind. And just a little bit at the bottom. Okay. Right. A bit there. A bit there. A bit there. That'll do. Okay. Just clean it up a bit. Okay. Right, that's the first thing needed to be done. Let's have a go with these label stamps. So this is quite dark now, isn't it? I'll see how it looks when I've when I've done my labels. I might find that this is too dark, this background now. I thought it was going to be a lot lighter than this. Anyway, never mind. Let's just keep going. Right, so I'm going to start. So this is the stamp I'm going to start with. This is this nice big one. It's just all labels that I got from Amazon. Kind of speeds things up a bit, really. And I'll start with doing a black one. I've got plenty of ink on because they've got to show up now against all this background, haven't they? Okay. Up to the top here. Let's see how this turns out. Yeah, most of them are okay. And actually they show up quite well against the background, so that's good. Right, just going to do a different colour. Right, let's try a red. Put this one out of the way because I don't want to use that again. Put that over here. Okay, well, let's try this red. This is Memento Ladybug, it's called. It's a lovely colour. Just make sure I cover it properly. Right. And I'm going to put that going this way, down here. Okay. Yeah, that's come out all right. I'm going to do another red one. I rather like the red. Nope. While I've got it out. Let's do one going down here. And the idea is I've got some little ones that I can fill in the gaps once I've done all of these. They do fit quite well together on there. Okay. Okay, let's go for blue. This is the Archival Cobalt. So I've had a somewhat exciting morning because I had my pre-op assessment this morning at the hospital, at the Royal National Orthopaedic Hospital. So I had to go along just to get all the tests to make sure you're fit for surgery. So I had to have an ECG, blood test, blood pressure, what else? Various things, an X-ray on my neck to make sure my neck's fit for surgery, apparently. So yeah, it was about an hour all in by the time I'd had all the tests done. There was a few other things, I can't remember what I had done now. Oh yeah, I had to do a blower, puffer test. Make sure I presumably have got enough lung capacity. So yeah. So in case you missed it on one of my earlier, on my video from last week, I now have the date for my surgery, which is going to be the 4th of October. So it's only just over 4 weeks away now, which is a little bit. It's kind of a mixture of being a bit scary, but also a relief that it's going to get done now. It's actually happening. It'd be good to get it out of the way. It's been sort of in my future feels like for so long. Feels like it's been in my future for 2 years nearly. So it will be quite a relief, really, to get it done. I'll put right in the middle there. Okay. Right, so now I've got that date. I'm going to try and spend as much of September as I can, just trying to fit in as many videos as I can manage, so that at least I'll be able to cover some of the time. I won't be able to do any crafting. But next week we're actually away for a week. Well, for most of next week anyway, for 4 days. So I have actually got enough videos in the can to cover next week and slightly into the following week. So I'll sort of catch up with myself, I suppose. Right, I'm going to do another black one, I think. Yeah, I will be able to catch up with myself to some extent next week, which means I will have to sort of start again when I get back from my little trip. we're just going away down to West Sussex, somewhere near Chichester on the south coast, in an Airbnb for just a few days, just me and Richard. Have a little break. We booked that as soon as I knew when the pre-assessment was, so that on the assumption that the surgery would not be the following week from that. After that, once I knew about that, so now I think I might just do that there. And I might do the other half. On the other side. Just make sure I've got a bit of ink. I'll do some that side. Do those there. Okay, that's pretty close to the other one, but that's all right. Okay, so now I've got some gaps to fill, so I better get cracking on that. So I've got a couple here that are from Tim Holtz, little from the field notes set. There's 2 little label stamps there, and then I've got a few more here. Just got these 3 little ones. So one's from the Kaisercraft Polaroid stamp set, so there's just one little label there. And this one's from a company called Craft Asylum, and there's a couple of little label stamps there. They've got little fancy edges which are quite nice, so I thought I'd use those. So I've just got those ready there, so I might just put one of these on here. See where it'll fit. So I think it's a bit big for this space. Will it fit? Oh, it might do actually. I'll be able to squeeze in a couple there. Will it? Yeah, it might just fit in. Don't want any too many big gaps. And what colour shall I use there? Blue, I think. I use a blue one. Put that there. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? That's a bit more fancy than some of the others. So just cheers it up a bit, and then I'm going to put another one like that one up here, I think. Okay, nice. I'm just going to get a wipe. Wipe off the blue. What colour should I do next? Do a red one. A couple of red ones. Now, I haven't got a nice green in this range. The green I've got is it's a bit too bright. Right. There, maybe there. How's that come out? Ooh, nice. I'm liking that one very much. There. Okay. I've got this long skinny one. What I haven't got is any really teeny tiny ones. Got that one that will go there. And I'll do that in the black, I think. And once we've done all the little frames, then we have to put things in them. To see how that works out. I've got quite a collection of small stamps here, but how they'll fit in these frames I don't know. Right, there's one. Another one here. Just fits in nicely. One. Another go with this one. That there or there? It's going to go there. And there. Right. Are there any more spaces I can squeeze anything into? Not sure there are really. Don't think I can get them as close to each other as Rachel managed to do, just because I haven't got lots of small ones. I think it's as covered as it's going to be. Right, let's have a go with some of these. We're filling some of these. Right. This won't squeeze in anywhere, will it? No. Okay. That go into that space there. Oh, it might just squeeze in there, mightn't it? What colour should I do that? Do a black one. Squeeze that little one in there. I hope I'm still on camera. Okay, squeeze that in there. I think that's about as much as I can get on here. Right, let's have a go at stamping inside the frames. Right, I have got quite a collection of little stamps here. Some of these little wooden stamps. This is a squirrel. I wonder whether he'll fit in there quite nicely, won't he? So if I do him in red, he might show up quite well. We will give that a go. What I don't really like is having the extra bits around the edge. So we'll give that a try. Yeah, you can see there's a squirrel in there. The lines are kind of getting in the way a little bit, but not too badly. Where else can we put Mr. Squirrel? He's one of my favourites. I'm going to put him and then just wipe off this corner. We don't need the extra framing around there, do we? And I'm going to put him in here. Okay, goes in there quite nicely. Right, might come back to him, but I've got plenty of others. Now I've got a nice bird here. Let's see where he will fit. Will he fit into there? It's a bit not quite wide enough. Might go in there. All right, he can be blue, red as well. And then I've got all this here, which I don't want. Right, so where's he going? He's going to go in there. Not too bad. And I wonder, oh, I might put him in a square one. I think he might go quite well in one of the square ones. So let's make him blue. Clean off the corner. For some reason, I mean these weren't expensive stamps, so you have to watch out for that. I'm just going to try, see if it will go in this square one. It might be a bit too big. We'll see, won't we? Oh, not too bad. Fitted okay. I don't mind him coming out the side a little bit. That's all right. Quite like that actually. Is there anywhere else I can put the bird? Will it go in there? No. Might go in here, I suppose. Could try him in there. Right. Because the actual bird himself is a lot smaller than the block. So it's just a case of trying to get the positioning about right. Fingers crossed. Oh, yeah, that's all right. Turned out quite nice. Okay, like that one. And I've got a little bird stamp here. Little one has a flying swallow. I like him. And I want to put him in perhaps one of these smaller ones. Right, so will he go in here? Let's try him up here in this one here, I think. I think he might go there quite nicely. So it may be a case of having to have the stamps a little bit bigger than some of the labels, just so that it fills in some of the gaps in between. I might try fishing out one or two of my other colours of ink, just to vary it a bit. Yeah, doesn't quite fill the space there, does he? Right, let's try something else. Quite like the idea of putting a word. I can find the right size of label. Will that fit? Yeah, that might fit. Let's put believe. Don't know where that's going to end up. It's quite hard to tell where you're going to put it. Oh, that's all right. Fitted all right. Okay. What else we got? Oh, I've got my these funny little stamps. It's by the English Stamp Company. I got these when I went to something like a wildlife trust or something. I've got 3 of these. I've got a sheep, a duck, and a rabbit. Particularly like the duck. Alyssa really liked the duck too. She liked stamping the duck when she was visiting us. And when she did her little bit of stamping, I think the duck was one that she used. Right, where's the duck going to fit? He might fit nicely in the square. Let's try. Okay, that way round. Where is it going to go? In here. Yep. Just fits. Where else can I put him? Will he go down here? He might do. I'll do him in a different colour. I'm going to do him in black. Oh yes, oh yes. Can you see him? Like him there. Okay, so I've got a couple of ducks. I think we need, let's have a sheep. A blue sheep. Right in the middle of that one. How's it going to turn out? Yeah, not great. And black. I thought I was doing blue, but never mind. Never mind. I'll do a blue one next. Okay. We have sheep. And the last one is the rabbit. Also popular with her ladyship. I feel like doing a red rabbit. But I've just got to see where it's going to go. It can go down here, I think. Now I need to get some floral ones on there next, don't I? Oh, I like that. And where else can he go? I'm thinking maybe I could just have him peeking out with his bottom falling off the edge. Maybe. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Right, I'm going to do some floral ones now. I don't think I've even used some of these. So in this one, I'm going to do red. What I'm going to try and find, let me see if I can find a green that I can use. See how it looks. To be quite careful with this, it's so juicy. I barely need to touch it. Didn't even know where I got this one from. I'm going to pop it right in the middle there. Oh, that's quite nice actually. It's a pretty colour. Oh God, I've got red ink on my sleeve now. That's not good. Let's cover that up. I'll make any more mess. Okay, like that. I'm going to do that one again. It's best to bring the ink to the pad, not the other way around. Just clean off the edges. Right, so this one, I think it's going to go up here. Very nice. And another green one. Let's see, what else can I use? So that's a horizontal one, so that might go up there. I think I'm not going to have time to punch out my circles at this rate, am I? I suppose that's a step that Rachel didn't have to do in her video because she had us all on stickers. And I haven't got that, you know, so I haven't got the stickers. I'm going to have to punch mine out. Not that that should take very long, really. That's all right, it's gone out the side a little bit, but that's okay, I don't mind that. And what else? Oh, I do one there, I think. Hoping it might just, perhaps it'll just go into this one here, or will it go into this one? I'll try this one. It's going to be a bit tight. But I don't mind if it fills it and goes over the edge a little bit, because it just might just fill in those slight gaps in between. Yeah, I like that one. And where else can I do one? I'm going to do this one again, I think. I might do blue on blue. That'd be daring, wouldn't it? I really like this stamp. Okay, very nice. And this is all just from a set I got from Amazon again. I think it was 15 stamps in a set for not a huge amount. They're all similar florals with a few animals thrown in. Let's have another floral one. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do that up here, and I'm going to do it in blue again. So I had those florals, there's a bird, there's a squirrel. Have I done my squirrel? Yes, I did do the squirrel. Started with him, didn't I? Yeah, so it's quite a nice set, which I don't often remember to use. It's quite nice to have an opportunity to use some of these stamps. Put that there. Yep, I think that just covers it. Maybe I'll do it again. Get a piece of paper. No, the other side. Double stamp this one, I think. I think Rachel did that on hers a couple of times, except it's upside down. So I didn't get the flower twice. Oh, what a wally. Perhaps I'll have another go. Put that there. Try and get the rose in this time. Yeah, sort of. Okay, let's have one more go with this one. I've got some little stamps to fill, haven't I? Some little labels to fill. There we are, that's quite nice. Yep, okay. Let's see what else we've got. Whoops. Oh, it's got wedged in, look at that. Don't know how that happened. It's got stuck to the foam. Right. Brief pause while I find some more stamps, otherwise we're going to run out of time. Right, I've pulled out just a few little tiny stamps. These are quite cute, little tiny trees, so I thought I might try and use one or two of these. Oh, not sure I've ever used these before. It's amazing the things you accumulate and then never get around to using. So I think we might go back to the green. Okay, so I also, for my birthday, Richard bought me a new laptop, which was wonderful, much needed, because my old one was really on its last legs. But what it has meant is I'm having to find a new video editing software, because I've been using the same software. I was using Movie Maker, and an old version of Movie Maker at that. So of course you can't get that anymore. So I'm having to try and find one that I get on with, because I'm not very technically minded. I'm a bit technically challenged, shall we say. So I have done one video and I think managed to edit it successfully with a bit of, after the second attempt. So I'm using VideoPad at the moment, but whether that will be the one I'll stick with, I don't know. Where shall I put this one? I might put that up here. Ooh, didn't do that very well, did I? Bit off kilter. Never mind. Onward and upward. Let's try another colour. I've got this colour. It's called Topaz, so it's a kind of goldeny colour, which I thought might also be quite interesting to try. I don't know how well. I think there's a bit of ink in there. Some of these inks, these old Versacolour inks, they're so old. Quite surprised they still work at all, really. But they still seem to be working a bit. I'm going to just give this one a try. If I don't like it, I won't use it again. I might just pop it in this one here. See if I get enough colour off it. Well, that's quite nice actually. Right, let's try a different one. This one. I'm wondering if I can squeeze another. There's quite a big gap. No, it's not going to fit in there. Never mind. And oh, let's try another golden one. Right. Where did that go? Is it going to go here? Yeah, down here maybe. Or maybe that way. It's a little bit wide for the other one. Okay. And then I've got an even smaller one, I think. Yeah. Because I might be able to put that in a couple of places where it's going off the side. One on that side, there, and another blue one. So many places to fill, aren't there? There, half butterfly there. Any more? I'm wondering if I can fit another little butterfly above the believe. Shall we try that? How about that? Yeah. Yeah, why not? Why not? So I think in order to maybe to get this video within our usual attempt at an hour, I might have to finish filling these labels off camera and then come back and do the punching out at the end. Otherwise it's just not going to get, and should be going on and on. Right, I'm going to do one more of these and I'm going to do blue. Put that in there like that. Right, it's a lovely tree that. It's really nice. Okay, so I'm going to have to just finish filling out the rest of these labels, and then I'll come back and we'll do some punching out and see how they look. So I'll be right back. Right, I've dug deep into my stash of stamps, some of which have never been used, so it's lovely to be able to use them. And I've got this all thoroughly covered. It's quite bright and colourful. So now I've just got to punch out some circles. So I've got both my punches here, and I thought I'd do a mixture. I don't know how well it'll work out, but I'm just going to go for it, I think, and just start stamping. Punching. Punching is what I'm going to do. Punching. So I'm just going to do a row of the larger ones, and then possibly a row of smaller ones. And then we'll have maybe this one needs to be a smaller one. Because then I think I need to trim off the bottom row and go again, otherwise I won't be able to get my punch in. Don't know why I'm going up from the bottom, it just seemed to make sense. So I could see where I was going. Okay, and could go along the side. Let's try doing that's it. Let's do a big one. Just because I quite like having the whole image in the circle. And that one. Okay, trim again. Actually might have to use my scissors because now I've done two sizes. I don't want to lose any of the... Okay. I'll just go for the size that makes sense at that point. Whoa. And where's the other one? I'll just go for this one in here. Going to work. I can start to make life difficult for myself now. That's a funny one. Some of them may not be that usable afterwards if I've ended up with just the ends of things, but we'll see. Okay, I'm just going to straighten up these edges a little bit. Trying to make the most use that I can out of the paper. Inevitably going to lose a couple of bits. Let's try and go back to this one. Right. I don't want to lose the bird's head there, so I'm just going to I'm going to pop this one in here. And I know I should probably do it the other way up, so there's an element of not knowing what you're getting, but I like to know what I'm getting. I like to feel I've got some of them actually being usable. So I'm going to see what I'm doing, and I'm taking away the element of jeopardy, I know, but never mind. That's what I like to do. Take that bit off. Shall I come in from the other side? I might even end up doing a few small ones. I've got my little punch here as well. So we'll see. Don't know if that'll go in here. Is it going to fit? No. Do that one though. And that one. And that one. And one more. I think I can squeeze one more out. So it's just, you end up with a slightly different result to what Rachel had with her circle stamps, her circle stickers. And these are not stickers, but hopefully they'll be somewhat usable. And I'm just going to just do this one so I don't waste it. Okay, so here's my little pile of punched out circles. I've got my little tiny one, which is I think is a 1 inch. Then I've got these, which are the 1.5 inch. So I'll just quickly go through those if you can see them. That's quite nice. Got the flower. That one. That one. That one. Half a duck. Not sure I'm going to be able to use that one. Lots of corners and half a duck. That doesn't really work. This one's got most of the sheep, so that's all right. And the bird, I like that one. And another bird. And then that one I think works okay as well. So most of those are okay. I think one of them is not very usable. And these are the bigger ones. These are the 2 inch ones. So I've got a duck and a rabbit. I like that one. That one's nice. That floral one. That one works with the butterfly in the middle. Now I've got the squirrel, sheep's bottom, and a few other bits. I'm not sure how well that one will work. I've got this one, which is quite nice, floral one. That one, which has got most of the bird and the flower. That one's quite nice with believe on it. Oh, there's another little one that's got the bit chopped off the side. I don't know if I'll be able to use that. I've got this one with the butterfly. Like that one's alright. And this one's nice with the bird. So I like to have at least an image somewhere on it. And there's the squirrel, another squirrel one. So I'm quite pleased with those. The videotape took rather a long time, as I feared it might, because of how long it took me to do all the stamping. So I'm sorry about that. I'll try and edit out most of it, and hopefully it won't be as long as it actually was in full length. So I'll cut a few bits out to make it a bit more manageable. So thank you very much for joining me for this challenge. I've really enjoyed using all my stamps, and now I've just got to think of how I'm going to use the circles. Who knows? They may appear in my journal. Okay, thanks for joining me. Bye for now.